Hi, I'm Corey Joe Humphries or WeCJ and welcome to Commander class. In today's class we'll be talking about fast lands. When it comes to fast lands there is only 10 in total, 5 of them being allied and 5 of them being enemied, but the coolest thing about them is that the allied ones have just got a reprint in Phyrexia All Will Be One. The reason they're called fast lands is you're supposed to play them fast. They all tap for one of two colours, and when you play them they say that they come untapped if you have 2 or fewer lands, which means they're really good to play on turn 1 or 2, and then after that they just become regular tap lands. In this video I'll be going over all 10 of them. I will be starting with the 5 allied and then going on to the 5 enemy cards. Seachrome Coast, it's a land that's a rare. Seachrome Coast enters battlefield tapped unless you control 2 or fewer other lands and it taps for a white or blue. Dark Slick Shores, it's a land that's a rare. Dark Slick Shores enters battlefield tapped unless you control 2 or fewer lands and it taps for a blue or black. Black Cleave Cliffs, it's a land that's a rare. Black Cleave Cliffs enters the battlefield tapped unless you control 2 or fewer lands and it taps for a black or red. Copperline Gorge, it's a land that's a rare. Copperline Gorge enters battlefield tapped unless you control 2 or fewer other lands and it taps for a red or green. Razor Verge Thicket, it's a land that's a rare. Razor Verge Thicket enters the battlefield tapped unless you control 2 or fewer other lands and it taps for a green or white. Concealed Courtyard, it's a land that's a rare. Concealed Court land enters the battlefield tapped unless you control 2 or fewer other lands and it taps for a white or black. Spire Bluff Canal, it's a land that's a rare. Spire Bluff Canal enters battlefield tapped unless you control 2 or fewer other lands and it taps for a blue or red. Blooming Marsh, it's a land that's a rare. Blooming Marsh enters the battlefield tapped unless you control 2 or few other lands and it taps for a black or green. Inspiring Vantage, it's a land that's a rare. Inspiring Vantage enters the battlefield tapped unless you control 2 or fewer other lands and it taps for a red or white. Botanical Sanctum, it's a land that's a rare. Botanical Sanctum enters the battlefield tapped unless you control 2 or fewer other lands and it taps for a green or blue. Now that I've gone over all 10 of them, let me know which one is your favourite in the comments down below, and next week's class we'll be going over reveal lands. And if you like this class, I have last week's class here and an entire playlist of every single class that I've done. And also remember, if you like to do me a big massive favour, remember to subscribe because it really helps, because I really like my channel to grow.